Hello, ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm going to do a little intro, and then, Katie Pratt was a seventh-generation farmer. Do you have anything that you want me to say instead of, are you seventh-generation farmer and mother, or?
I'm a fifth generation.
Fifth generation. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Your child's school lunch provides about a third of calories that they need during the day. So how can parents make sure what they're eating at school is healthy and keeps them from getting hungry before school's over? I'm here with fifth-generation farmer and mother, Chris Shin, who is going to give us some brown bag meal planning advice. So, Chris, what are some benefits of bringing your own lunch to school?
Well, for me, it's knowing that I'm going to send my kids with something that they're going to eat. They don't have to worry about not liking what's being served that day because it's coming straight from home. It also helps me make sure that they get enough calories to keep them, fueled for those afternoon classes. We want them to be alert and not get draggy and tired.
And how can parents make sure that their kids will actually eat what's been packed for lunch?
Well, for our family, when we go to the grocery store, I let the kids be a part of the grocery shopping. They get to help plan their lunch menus, and so they get to go pick out the food that they want to eat. With the younger kids, when my kids were younger and I did this, I gave them choices of 3 different things that they could pick from so that I had control to make sure they were still getting some healthy food as well. I involved my kids in preparing their lunches. They're getting older now. They're the junior high age where they can be involved and take on some of that responsibility. So if they don't eat their lunch, it's kind of their fault, too, because they help pack that in the morning. And so they kind of get some personal responsibility in at that time, too.
Now, there's a lot of terms that get thrown around when we talk about food, and 2 of those are in season and local. Can you explain a little bit about those 2 terms?
Sure. In season are vegetables and fruits that are, being grown right now. So in our area, it's like pumpkins, apples, sweet corn, carrots, peppers. All of those are in season right now, and they're very fresh. And my kids really love to have that in their lunch boxes. Local food just means that it was grown in an area near where you live. Local can mean anywhere from 10 miles away up to 150 miles away. And some people just consider local to be grown in their state. So it's kind of up to the individual how local they want their food to be.
And what are some ways to help incorporate in-season foods all year long into school lunches?
For our family, since we live in Missouri, we have very cold winters, and so it's not easy for me to keep in-season food around all winter long. So that's when I feel very comfortable going to the grocery store knowing that I can always find strawberries, watermelon, peppers. They're always going to be there on the grocery store shelf for me to bring home to my family. Other people, they choose to can or freeze food and keep it through the winter months that way. But both of those options are great opportunities to make sure that you can have food year-round that's healthy for your children.
And 2 other terms that are a little more in the news right now are organic food and GMOs. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. The term organic just describes the method of how the food was produced. It does not mean that food is healthier than food that is not organic. The U.S. Department of Agriculture certified organic label just means that farmers choose from a list of pesticides and fertilizers that they can use on their crops to help grow them. It doesn't mean that those products are not used. And the term GMO, that has been around for a very, very long time. Farmers have been, doing this naturally for years by growing and raising breeds that are resistant to disease. GMO is just a term that helps describe the process. That process is to give the crop the best chance of survival, to be able to resist disease, drought, things like that.
Great. And is there a place that we can go for more information on creating healthy lunches for our kids?
Sure. I am a member of the U.S. Farmers and Ranchers Alliance, and that's who I'm here on behalf of today. And they have a great website that has a lot of information to help describe terms and definitions of those terms. It's www.fooddialogues.com.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.